20.93, set by that very special one, Usain St. Leopold. There's the lineup. Amani Maskell Beckers of Barbados in 1, Jaden Reed Cayman Islands in 2, Zion Campbell Bahamas 3, Shaquem McKay Trinidad and Tobago in 4, Bryan Lavell in 5, Sandra Davison his Jamaican teammate in 6, Wanye Bell British Virgin Islands in 7, and in lane 8 Nazia John of Grenada. Bryan Lavell, fastest in the field at 20.53 seconds this season. Did that winning the Carifta Trials here in Kingston. Forego the 100 meters to focus on the 200 meters, of course, coming off double victory at the Jamaican High School Championships. And so he wanted to be rested for this one.
Has come down from the 4 hurdles and the 400 and the 200. After starting in class 3 in the 100 meters, has come back to those events with a plum. His times 10.21 last year, 20.53 this season. A double at the Jamaican High School Championships have marked him as a sprinter to watch. Was in the Big People's final at the Nationals last year with the big guns, and is showing that he deserves to be there.
In the 200 meters, the second fastest in this field, the Grenadian Nazia John missed the 100 meters because of flight issues, made it for the 200.
I wonder if he's a little bit tired from the flight delays. Has looked sluggish in the early going in his races and comes on down the stretch. 20.74 last year in the World Junior Championships in Nairobi, and at college in the States has come to represent his country in Kingston.
Normally the jet lag doesn't hit you on the first day, Hubert. It's like the second and third days that you really start to feel that fatigue start to set in. So you could be right, jet lag.
Well,
Zachary Evans, he a medalist in the 100 meters, was in the long jump as well. Sees himself on the screen, he and his friends, and they enjoy the moment. They're on center stage in Kingston. These fans, quiet and contemplative. 200 will shake them up in a few minutes.
Of course, it's free to get into the bleachers, so if you're watching and you want to come down and get a piece of the action, there's still time. There's Sandra Davison, sub-21 man, anchor leg on the Jamaican 4x1 team that won gold in 39.15 last night.
National Junior 100 champion last year, and 20.90 per 200 this season.
Sandra Davison, some people says that he reminds them of the great Usain Bolt. His anchor leg was just so Bolt-like that people made that comparison. But it was a very good run by the Jamaican team last night, and Sandra Davison did a very good job on that anchor leg.
Lots of potential for Davidson. Told me he wants to get back to the World Juniors this year.
So many outstanding talents here in Jamaica in the boys sprints. Lavell, of course, there's Nazia John. Spoke about him earlier, 20.79 in the World Under-20 semi-finals in Nairobi last year. Didn't get through to the final. Did make the 100 final in Nairobi, finishing in 7th position. And hoping to deliver a medal for Grenada here. Their medal hopes would have been hit Grenada when Jamora Alves came down with illness and out of 3 field events where she would have been favored to medal. There's Jaden Reed of the Cayman Islands, trains here in Jamaica at Jamaica College.
20.91 man. I think this distance between all of those he does, 100, 200, 400, is his best. Tight inside lane. He's a tall boy, but if he can negotiate the curve, he can get one. Here's Bryan Lavell, the favorite, undefeated at 200 this season.
And he hopes to keep it that way. His one defeat at 100 meters came at the hands of the Carifta champion now, DeAndre Daly. This race scheduled for 6:15. Just a minute away from that. The stadium announcer welcoming Kareem Street Thompson, still the long jump record holder. As we look at the lineup, Nasir John in lane number 8 representing Grenada, 20.79 personal best, second fastest in the field. There is Lavell. We expected a British Virgin Islands athlete to be in this final, but we thought it would be Jalil Kroll. Bell has already finished 5th in the 100 final, now looks to improve over 200. Sandra Davison, anchorman on Jamaica's winning team last night, 20.90 personal best, 21.26 in qualifying. Sandra Davison, he's looking for an individual medal here to go with relay gold. There's the favorite, 20.53 personal best, consistently under 21 seconds, 21.01 in qualifying. Shaquem McKay, 21.38 this season, 21.33 at his best, 21.46 in qualifying, competitor 4.13. In lane number 3, the Bahamian, Zion Campbell, looking calm, unperturbed ahead of this final. The Bahamian in lane 3, competitor 48. Then in lane number 2, 20.91 personal best, Jaden Reed of the Cayman Islands, 4th in the 100 meters. Badly wants to take home a medal for his country. And on the inside, in lane number 1, Maskell Beckles of Barbados, slowest into the final at 21.73.
Lavell has looked the best in qualifying, balanced and easy, has the fastest time in the semis, 21.01.
Carifta record, once the world under 20 record, 19.93. Usain Bolt, forget about it. Final of the under 20 boys 200 meters.
I expect Lavell here to get a fairly good start, but he has such a deceptive speed. You don't know how fast he's going until you're right beside him.
Set. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Break at the start. Maskell Beckles of Barbados. Hands on head. I think he'll escape this one. I think all will be safe.
I think
Needs to calm down.
I think he actually just fell out. He didn't try to move out. I think he just fell. The starters are conferring with the reaction personnel, and then they're going to make their decision.
Green card it will be, as I suspected. She waves that green card most gracefully.
The starter has enormous powers of discretion
On your marks.
over a critical area of track and field racing, the start.
I think they weigh heavily the intention or perceived intention, and that factors into their decision.
Now Maskell Beckles of Barbados needs to compose himself, get ready for battle.
Set.
Off this time. Nasir John flew out in lane number 8. Bryan Lavell is also running a brilliant curve, as his teammate Sandra Davison. The Bahamian Campbell going well on the inside. Lavell in front. Davison chasing him. Jamaica win the 1-2. John gets bronze. Outside 21 seconds. Carifta Gold in front of an expectant home crowd. 21-1-8, 1-2 for Jamaica, bronze for Grenada.
I think we've been treated to some fantastic performances here that we often forget that these athletes are actually not done with competition. Bryan Lavell is possibly likely to be on the 4x4 team, so I don't know if he was maybe conserving a little bit or the win was more important than records or fast times just to get in front and get that win.
The wind blowing up the straightaway, harming the times at 200. Girls under 20 with Liston, and here with Lavell. Took care of business though. That's Nazio John, his best race of the sequence. Third, 21.70. The wind harming the times. Davidson, 2.99, left hand side, God centered. Second, and Bryan Lavell bursts out to the blocks, covers the ground on his teammate in a flash, and gets into the grandstand straight away with the lead.
Came flying at the finish, Nazio John. Bryan Lavell being hit by a strong wind down the stretch, staying tall, staying relaxed, staying composed, and easing home to Carifta Gold. Sandra Davison has an individual medal to go with relay gold last night, and Nazio John gets a bronze medal for his troubles. 21.18, 21.35, 21.70 the time for the medalist.
Minus 2.5 on the wind gauge. That tells all the story. This race was a sub-21 waiting to happen.
It sure was. Wow, the 200s are over, and we are so much closer to the end of Carifta 49. What sweet action still to come in the land of wood and water. Sweet jam down. 1-2 in the under 20 boys 200 meters, led by Bryan Lavell. He delivers on this leg. 400 champion record, removing the 47.33 previously held by Usain Bolt.
Miller, the other record holder, 400 hurdles on this team as well.
Both attend Calabar High School in Kingston, where Christopher Taylor went as well.
That man Cubby. Could they be plotting something special to Jamaicans this evening? The record has stood since 2012.
Paul Henry was in the 400 final as well for the Jamaicans. He's expected to be on this team, and maybe they go with a half miler. Keandre Kelly, who won the 800 meters. Let's see how they decide. There is Robert Miller, the 400 hurdles champion and record holder, was also a bronze medalist in the 110 hurdles earlier today.
2012 in Bermuda, Ivan Henry, O'Keen Williams, Michael O'Hara, Devon Baker.
That was quite a team, you know. Devon Baker, a 46-6 man at that stage. Well, he wasn't quite 46-6 yet, to be honest, but he became that. Well, they're excited. They have another team in the final and another opportunity to challenge for a medal. Cameron Mathlin, the 400 silver medalist, 200 finalist, is on their team. He's done a lot of running over the last 3 days though. Let's see how much he has left in store. Sheer adrenaline may push him to help his team to a medal. The Bahamas out there as well.
They have Tiano Ferguson, Jakaria Wilson, Brandon Mackey, and Shivano Nixon lining up for them. No Guyana. Will be interesting to see if they show up in either of the under 20 races. They are scheduled to do so. Guyana having quite a meet.
Tiana Springer was withdrawn from the 200 final for under 20 girls. I Wonder what that means for whether they go at 4x4. Second in the series of 4x4 finals. Under 17 boys are up. It's their time to shine.
Matlin, individual medalists, already in these games.
Let's go TTO, they say. Under 20 boys 4x1 champions last night, Trinidad and Tobago. Kareem Chinapo won gold for them in the under 17 200 today. Tafari Waldron won a 5,000 gold medal in a 1-3 finish for Trinidad and Tobago. They've been good here in Grenada. Janae DeGans started them off today in record fashion in the under 20 girls long jump final with a 6:50 performance. The Trinidad and Tobago team getting ready for battle. Turks and Caicos there as well. They are in lane number 8.
Ali Eliasu leading off for Turks and Caicos Islands.
Grenada, Turks and Caicos, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica and Bahamas. Lanes 2 to 6. Set. Final of the under 17 boys 4x4. The Bahamas go out well. Tracked by the Jamaicans, Trinidad and Tobago moving well down the back straightaway too. Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, the big three go through 200 meters together. Looks like Francisco Williams, the 400 hurdles bronze medalist on the opening leg for Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago right there, Bahamas right there. The Trinbagonians stepping ahead now and taking charge. Bahamas also coming through well. Trinidad and Tobago just ahead of Bahamas and Jamaica. This is good stuff. This is close racing. Grenada in 4th position. They want to remain close for Matlin when he gets the baton, but look at this for Grenada. They rush through to take the lead. Looks like Kimal Murray on this leg for Grenada. Now in 3rd position, Robert Miller, the 400 hurdles champion and record holder, takes over for Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago in 2nd. Bahamas 3rd. Grenada now back in 4th place. Trinidad and Tobago with Cheslin Gordon stepping up now to take over from Robert Miller and Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago just ahead of the Jamaicans. The Jamaicans have the 800 champion Keandre Kelly on this 3rd leg. Trinidad and Tobago right there with them. Remember, the Jamaicans have the 400 champion Bramwell on the anchor leg. What a fine race we have between Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. The 800 man inches ahead for Jamaica. Trinidad and Tobago still fighting. Grenada are now in 3rd position. And I think Matlin is on anchor. Jamaica and Trinidad and Tobago. What a titanic battle in the under 17 boys 4x400. Now the baton is with the 400 champion and record holder Nicoy Bramwell. He has competition early, hot on his heels, has a look around him, sees what's happening behind, knows that the Trinidad and Tobago athlete is coming.
Corday Lewis there on anchor for Trinidad and Tobago.
Part of the Lewis twins, but Bramwell inches away for Jamaica. Steps on the accelerator, does the 400 under 17 record holder. He's making the gold medal save for Jamaica. Grenada will have a medal because Matlin is on anchor. Whether it will be silver or bronze is to be seen. Jamaica will win gold outside the record. Bramwell shuts down. Trinidad and Jamaica holds on with Lewis, and Macklin runs a storming anchor to confirm bronze for Grenada. Well, that was a marvelous race up until Nicoy Bramwell got the baton.
Great battle between Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica all the way through up until that last 400. Not to be denied, that man Nicoy Bramwell took over and shut things down for Team Jamaica. Not quite record time for them, but a very, very fine run by these young men.
.321.92 for Grenada to get the bronze medal. They were always going to have a chance if Macklin got the baton close enough, and he did.
And back-to-back relay gold medals for Bramwell.
Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channels. My name is Timothy's Irrigation. Kindly for watching me for the first time, make sure you subscribe, like, share and comment. For my returning viewers, thank you so much for coming back, watch my video. So don't skip this video, make sure you subscribe in this channel, like, share and comment. So guys, I hope you have really watched a very powerful race from Jamaica, and this is a message to world that Jamaica has a lot of talent and will never end their talent. When you follow Jamaica, Jamaica will really defeat you and destroy you completely in field in terms of short races. So these races were the under 17, the youths of Jamaica who have seen the king Bryan. Bryan has really combusted the speed of how they started that race. Look at how they really started. They managed to beat the other countries, the Bahamas and the other countries. So Jamaica is the kings of Caribbean, and it has proven for the world that Jamaica is the kings of Caribbean and it cannot be beaten by anybody. People are now coming out and viewing Bryan's see the next Usain Bolt, because when Usain Bolt left, people came out and think that maybe Jamaica has been ended. They will not find a replacement for Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is irreplaceable. But in this race, the boys has proven to be the next Usain Bolt. And look how they really started. They even came like they are failing but they recovered it very speedy. That is a race that made the world now shaken about how the Jamaica. So it's not easy to have such talents, because Jamaica has a lot of talents and has never disappointed the people of Jamaica. It has never, because the records that in books of Usain Bolt, nobody has broken, but in these races they are viewing Bryan Lavell as the new Usain Bolt, because he just that it was a relay and he just came behind to set a new record and to break the records of Usain Bolt, because that record has been held for so long time. So it was a race to watch. It was not a race to you to miss, guys. And let me see reaction in this race, and let's react together. How do you see the Academy of Jamaica? Because we have seen most of these countries failed, but Jamaica has never failed in terms of those short races. It has never disappointed their fans. Look, that race, how the fans really travel to come and support their own kids. Look how even the Jamaica in trouble now supporting the that team. It's not easy, but let me see reaction about the talents in Jamaica and how other countries can cope from Jamaica, because now Jamaica has become to be the home of those short races, and it has reached a time that no each and everybody is talking about Jamaica, Jamaica, Jamaica. So kindly guys, let me see reaction on comment section about Jamaica. Let's view Jamaica as a whole. You can maybe think that Timtes, why are you favoring Jamaica? I'm not favoring Jamaica, but for reality Jamaica has the best talents in terms of short races, and I'm not favoring Jamaica, but I'm just seeing each and everybody will love Jamaica for what they are doing in their country, because they have defeated a lot of people. They have never failed their country. They have really defending the flag of their country, and they have raised the flag of their country so high. So apart from Usain Bolt retired, they have never really retired. They have gone and really defending the flag of Jamaica. So kindly guys, let me see you commenting in this race about Jamaica. And for those who might like, maybe people are planning to come to train in Jamaica, because I know that most of us is watching the Jamaica, a lot of fans watching Jamaica, and maybe they are planning to come to Jamaica so that they have a training in Jamaica. So kindly guys, let me see reaction in that comment. And for my loyal supporters, thank you so much for watching my video and liking my video and sharing my video. So thank you so much. See you later.